fellas, in today's video we are playing Loki in this Marvel Rivals ranked gameplay on the road to Grandmaster. Trials and tribulation is all I can say. It has been a long process. I think the better part of today, I barely won less than half of my games. Somehow though, I'm like 1 point higher than when I started. Not the worst outcome, not the best outcome. But we get to play Loki, and we did hit Lord Loki. So it's always fun to get to show that off. I think Loki is I think he's correctly rated in the higher tiers, but I don't think enough people really give him praise for how he is. He's very good at healing, very good at damaging, plus he can copy support ults and damaging ults. And it's just fun to play as a trickster. So if you're someone who really never gets to play a lot of DPS, I mean, you get 15 or so seconds with it when you do ultimate. Not the best outcome, but hey, it's better than having 5 DPS on your team. So, tons of healing. It's all going fine. Unfortunately, our team is going down rather fast. The clone on the bottom right there isn't in the best position. But we get to place down the lanterns, heal everyone up, and make sure we keep pushing as hard as we can. Unfortunately, I do go down in the cloak ultimate. And it's best not to push in at this exact moment, as the rest of our team goes down and it's just going to be a slaughter. So it's better to, at this moment, prepare for the incoming attack. We do have a Wanda, we do have a Namor, a Thing, Inviswoman. It's a pretty decent lineup. The biggest thing, the biggest tip if you do play Loki is keep track of your clones. Because in the heat of battle it's easy to forget about them, and then you're down a clone and thus 33 or 66% of your healing and damage. Oh, there's also a Hawkeye. I'm not ulting yet. I really wanted to ult at the end of that first battle we had, but I'm just saving it for the moment now. And one of the best things about Loki that's not mentioned enough for how great it is with his lanterns. They're like a mini Luna ultimate, which is already broken, but they can survive a Wanda ultimate. They can survive a Magneto ultimate. Granted, your lanterns will get destroyed, but if you get to live and survive the ultimate, pretty darn good. I wouldn't say he's a better Adam Warlock, but if you played a lot of Adam Warlock or you played a lot of Loki, both of those are very similar. Just for how useful they are. Obviously not in the style of gameplay, just for how useful. So we got about 2 minutes left. We're really doing well with this enemy team. Unfortunately, I did get to play Magic as much as I really like to. We had, what was it, 3 insta-lock DPS. Normally with ranked, there's not a lot of insta-lockers I find, so I do get to play more DPS than normal. But I'm not going to complain about it. Variety is good. And if someone needs to be a DPS, look, I'd rather win at this point. Actually, in terms of this particular game, with the loss streak I went on, I would definitely prefer to win. So we're focusing on healing as our team is taking a lot of hits. Unfortunately, there's not many people here for their root walls. So I do have to focus on those just a tiny bit. And I'm actually surprised to live there. I doubt I was going to live a fight with Jeff at this point. But Hawkeye sniped him. And gosh, that was so beautiful to see. So we get our lanterns down, make sure everyone's healed up. I'm in the heat of it, need to back out. And our ultimate is already back. At the start of this fight, we cloak ulted. And now we already have it again. Unfortunately, we did go down. I was trying to get to cloak, couldn't make it. But we're doing well with holding the enemy team. I threw down my lantern right there because I thought my team was closer to my other clone, which was by the cart. Cloak did go down, and unfortunately the thing did go down, but there was some healing done. That's a really good tip in case you do die as Loki to clones are up. You're able to throw down your lantern when you respawn, and if your clones are up, it will throw down the lantern on them and heal your team that's close by.
4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
This is a good spot to check for any divers. That's where I go when I'm diving the attacking team. So our thing does go down. It's unfortunate. We spread out just a little bit too much, I find, to get the best amount of healing. And the Moon Knight goes down, Hawkeye goes down. But the thing is able to get back in time. And so we're gonna try to solo focus in. I completely forgot the cloak was still up. And I pinged the penny mines, but I do go down. One of my biggest gripes I find with the fanboy game mode is the first round tends to go super good, but then it's the second round. That's when I really start to like bolt and stagger. To get the penny mines so that our runners don't have to deal with it. And bit to invis to actually stay alive. I'm not sure where our cloak is, but oh, there they are. This would have been a perfect time for the lanterns. Unfortunately, I placed them down just a little bit ago to keep the thing alive. But yeah, the second round I find, whenever I am actually attacking, my flow just kind of goes away. I think it's from the amount of quick play I do, where it almost feels like a new game. I don't have the same momentum most of the time. I'm not sure how to work on it, but that is something I do need to work on. Here we go Pi for positioning. A lot of their enemy team isn't one that can hit us from above or from below, except for the Hawkeye they have. And so I'm trying to stay in cover as much as I can while keeping an eye on my team. They're playing close to the wall, which is good. Just it would have been better if it was the other wall. MVP tried to jump us, but we had a cloak ult down. Still holding on to my ult. I'm just waiting a little bit. I really should have used it a lot more. Loki gets his ult a ton. There, we're able to force it the Luna ultimate. And when I do go to copy them, that's when I go down. Hawkeye goes down before we're able to properly heal, but we're able to get the BP. And now most of our team is back, so we're able to kind of keep up the aggression and the push. In the magic, so our team knows where it is. Black Panther is also diving. And there we pop. Now we pop the lantern so that our team stays alive during this. I'm being jumped. Teleport to get out. I'm trying to get back in time as our second healer was down. And our backline is just getting heavy dived. So we get the lanterns down, we get Black Panther down, we get the magic down, save the Widow, we get the Iron Fist, Groot goes down, they have a cloak and dagger, is not able to do too much. Unfortunately they did get an ult off, but they were sniped by Widow, which was an incredible shot. Not an easy game, but a very, very good game it felt. Victory 2-1. It was a nice win. And the one trick guy told me at the very end of the match they didn't need a Mantis. And this was the game that I finally got up 1 point higher than where I was. "18 kills, 7 deaths, 20 assists, 5 final hits. Out-healed the Cloak and Dagger. Very, very good win. And that's a wrap on this Loki ranked Marvel Rivals. Hit that like button if you're still watching. Subscribe for more videos like this if you haven't already. Stay tuned for the next one.